Deadpool 3 has been quite the interesting topic of discussion these last couple of days, these last couple of weeks, because, we already thought it was a pretty big thing, a pretty big deal that Hugh Jackman was coming back as Wolverine in this movie. That was already great. Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, Deadpool Wolverine, buddy cop adventure movie. It sounds awesome. It sounds great. But now it gets even better. So I already did a video last week about, Halle Berry posted that photo on Instagram, and that kind of fueled speculation that maybe she was returning as Storm. I also did a video breaking down a plot leak for Deadpool 3, which sounds amazing and definitely involves a lot of X-Men characters. So if you want to, hear more about that, check out that video. But today we got some more scoops, I guess you could say, because a couple days ago, it was the birthday of Can We Get Some Toast on Twitter, and Can We Get Some Toast dropped some birthday scoops, like, for example, James Marsden, Halle Berry, and Famke Janssen. I probably pronounced that really wrong. Sorry about that, but I don't know how to pronounce it. But anyway, these three are returning for sure for Deadpool 3. So we got Cyclops, we got Storm, and we got Jean Grey. Now let's break it down a little bit individually. So Halle Berry, like I said, that's the one that already was pretty obvious. She posted a picture of herself on Instagram with white hair, very Storm-esque hair. So we're already going in our brains about like, oh, she's probably coming back, and seems like now she is. So that's really exciting. As for James Marsden as Cyclops, this is the one that gets me the most excited because James Marsden was perfect casting as Cyclops. I think he would be a great Cyclops. He was just not done justice when it came to the writing and direction of those films. He was just absolutely wasted as a character, and he deserves so much better. So hopefully he'll be done way more Cyclops-ish like he is in the comics this time around. So that's really exciting. Jean Grey is interesting, though. I'm personally just not a huge fan of Jean Grey in the whole X-Men Fox franchise anyway. I'm just looking at this picture right here, and it doesn't even look like Jean Grey. This just looks like Scarlet Witch. Like, for real, why? Seriously, why did they always have Jean Grey wearing red in those movies? Both the Famke Janssen version and the Sophie Turner version. She wore red. Like, why? I get it when it was the Dark Phoenix stuff, I guess, but in the comics, Jean Grey always wears either yellow and blue or yellow and green. So I don't get what the whole red thing was about, but hopefully, like with all these characters, we'll be getting some comics accurate costumes and suits, like we did when some of the villains came back for No Way Home, and Patrick Stewart is Professor X in Multiverse Madness. So hopefully we'll be getting that here, and I would love to see Famke Janssen, however you pronounce that, in a really cool comics accurate Jean Grey outfit. But so those are the three that Can We Get Some Toast told us about: Cyclops, Storm, and Jean Grey. But we have another scooper bringing us the news. Viewer Annan told us that Liev Schreiber is going to be returning as Sabertooth as well, which I think is great because, the guy's a great actor. I think it's awesome that he's returning. I think he was perfectly cast in the role. Another character that, he was cool for parts of the Fox franchise, but he also wasn't done completely justice. Another one that I wish we would get some comics accurate looks on. To be fair, this one was not bad. This was pretty close, but I would still prefer something closer to, his design from the comics and the 90s animated series. And we know they're really focusing on that animated series because not only they're bringing it back, but every time we've heard mention of the mutants in the MCU, like when the mutant word was dropped, that bomb at the end of the Ms. Marvel Disney Plus series, they played the theme song from the X-Men, the animated series. So they're really putting focus on that. So that's exciting. But yeah, all of this is just really exciting. I'm glad we're, we got the whole X-Men coming back here for Deadpool 3. Again, check out that video where I break down the plot leak because that sounds really awesome and really cool. This is going to be the last hurrah of the Fox X-Men universe because, of course, when it came to the actual Fox X-Men movies, that universe kind of went out with a whimper. So this is a way of doing different versions of the characters from a different universe, just played by the same characters, but this time actually done really well and done justice. And Deadpool and Wolverine will probably kill all of them, but it'll be cool and nice to have a nice little send-off for these versions, even though they're not the same versions, but kind of these versions of the X-Men before we welcome on in the new X-Men for the MCU. So anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about these scoops and these rumors that we are getting a bunch of Fox X-Men actors and actresses back for Deadpool 3? And who else do you want to see return? So thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video and hit the subscribe button so I keep it to date on everything goes on in the Marvel life.